welcome to Caroline's Handmaids. Today I'm sitting out on the patio. It's a beautiful day here in Maryland. It's supposed to be 85 degrees, I think, but it's a nice cool morning so far. So thought I'd take this opportunity to sit out in the bright light and tape this Friday sews. So thank you, Jen, from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, for starting this hashtag Friday Sews, to bring us all sewers together, to share a little bit about what we've done, a little bit about life, and a little bit about our plans for next week. So what did I do this weekend? Not much of sewing, but a little bit of cutting out of patterns. I did my Cashmerette collaborators cut out the patterns, and it's ready to go. I also did a little bit of cutting out for my husband. I watched Myra Lorraine, if you follow her. I used to follow her on Instagram, on YouTube, and she's not putting out videos on YouTube anymore, but follow her on Instagram, and I'll try and link her down in the comments, in the description below. Love Myra. She's such a sweet lady who's always providing inspiration to me, and I know to many others here. So she had sewed up this one for her husband. It's Simplicity 8613, and I cut out the Henley out of this one, and then I cut out the t-shirt out of this, kind of to make it look similar, the t-shirt. Hopefully my husband will appreciate it. But anyway, that's what I did. Didn't get much sewing done because I'm still adjusting to life, going out to work, commuting 3 hours a day, and then coming home and being tired, and by the time my mind says, go to the sewing room and sew, I'm just too tired. So didn't get much sewing done. So I hope to get some sewing done this week. So this weekend, as my husband and my daughter are going out to the Taylor Swift concert, so the house will be a little quiet, and even though my son will be home, but he's a quiet young man and he has his final exams. So I think I should get a good few hours to sew. By the way, sorry for the noises, the trash collectors, the trash trucks in the neighborhood. So those are my plans. I thought I'd share a little bit about what I wore for Me Made May. I love the hashtag Me Made May on Instagram, but I think, and I'll share pictures as I talk about it. So the first dress I wore, I go to work 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the first Tuesday in May, I wore the Itch to Stitch Tustin dress, made out of a Ponte. I think it's a double brush knit from Joanne Fabrics. So I love that dress. I've never wore fitted dresses, and this pattern is super fitted and comfortable at the same time. I'll put a picture up here. That was the first one I wore. Then the second, and then on the first Thursday in May, it got a little cooler here, and I wore the Metra blazer made out of a Ponte from Joanne Fabrics. I had made it about 3 years ago. I remember making it at the time I was diagnosed with cancer in 2020. I was going for chemo, and I wanted something to uplift my spirits, and I made that pink Metra blazer for breast cancer, and I made it at that time, and it has really lived up. It has 3 years it's lasting, and I wear it often. Love that pattern, and I'll post a picture here. And I made it also, I wore it with the Love Notions classic knit that I just recently made, the classic t-shirt, that I recently made. So the following Tuesday, I wore, the second week in May, the Tuesday, I wore the Friday Pattern Company Davenport dress. I love that pattern. I was not too sure, if you see in the pictures, I was not too sure about the flutter on the shoulders. But after I made it and I wore it, and it really looked nice, and I Loved everything. I loved the fit of the dress. It felt good. And that was made out of a cotton poplin I purchased at Fabric Mart Fabrics. Then yesterday, the second Thursday of May, I wore yesterday I wore the Love Notion Sonata dress. Now that dress, I had to think a little bit. The Sonata dress I made around 4 years ago. That dress is so beautiful, so versatile. I think Love Notions has a lot of options on that dress pattern. But anyway, I made that out of a cotton I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I loved it so much that I went and made another of pattern right away. I will probably wear it next week or in the next 2 weeks, and I'll share with you. But anyway, so those are the 4 dresses I wore to work for Me Made May. And a little bit about life. My daughter and I are starting a garden here out on the patio soon. We've been late this year. The roses are blooming all over. Kanji will get a few more roses. Start our vegetable garden, her vegetable garden, and I don't think we need to pressure wash the patio, so we're going to do that. But that's about it about life. I thought before I go, I thought I'd share another verse for you from the Bible. It's found in Matthew 18, verses 2 to 3. And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted, and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Isn't that beautiful? The innocence of a child. And if we become, our thoughts are cleansed daily, and we are converted daily, we are refined daily, we shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. What a beautiful verse. But thank you for coming back again. I plan to share tomorrow another video of my 6 favorite indie patterns that I wear, my tried and true and tested patterns. Thank you guys for coming back, for watching my Friday sews. Here again, a short Friday sews. I hope to see you all again. Please come back. Please like, please comment and subscribe. God bless you all, and I hope to see you next week or tomorrow. Bye-bye.